everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Skool. How are you all getting on out there, guys? How is your weekend going? How is your Sunday going? Excuse me. I hope you're all keeping well, enjoying the weekend. Of course, our thoughts are with everybody in Ukraine at the moment and what they're suffering on the Russian invasion. Of course, this video is connected to that. Official, guys, Chelsea FC owner Roman Abramovich has stepped back at the club with immediate effect. He has handed the stewardship and care of the club over to the Chelsea Charitable Association, to their trustees. There's 5 people in charge of that in the trustees. Former goalkeeper Peter Cech, he's involved in some way, shape or form. Of course, he played for Arsenal too. What does this mean for the Premier League? What does this mean for Chelsea Football Club? What does this mean for Roman Abramovich? It's definitely going to bring a lot of trouble. It's going to bring a lot of problems. There's no doubt about it. Crazy times in the football. I'm just going to access the whole story there now, guys. It's been banded about the media like crazy. But it's an insane story. It's an incredible story. So I'm going to just milk it for all it's worth, basically. The club statement from Chelsea. I'm going to read it out. Let you hear it. It is as follows. Statement from club owner Roman Abramovich. He's going to remain the Chelsea owner, guys. Just to clarify, he's going to remain in charge of Chelsea FC. He's still the owner of the club. Sanctions are expected to be coming in on him because of the whole Russian situation. A document was produced at the House of Commons yesterday by an MP stating that he had dealings with under fire Russian President Vladimir Putin. That's what kicked it all off. The following statement has been issued by Roman Abramovich, by Chelsea Football Club. During my nearly 20-year ownership of Chelsea FC, I have always viewed my role as a custodian of the club, whose job it is ensuring that we are as successful as we can be today, as well as build for the future, while also playing a positive role in our communities. I have always taken decisions with the club's best interest at heart. I remain committed to these values. That is why I am today giving trustees of Chelsea's charitable foundation the stewardship and care of Chelsea FC. I believe that currently they are in the best position to look after the interests of the club, players, staff, and fans. Say no more about it, guys. Short and sweet, concise. I'm just going to talk a little bit about Abramovich himself, straight off the bat. We'll see what's going on with that. A lot of people tuning in right now. Welcome along to my live stream, guys. I hope your Sunday morning is going well, that you started the Sunday good. Let me just talk a little bit about Abramovich. He's a Russian oligarch, billionaire, businessman, and politician, for those of you that know, guys. He enriched himself in the years following the collapse of the Soviet Union, obtaining Russian state-owned assets at prices far below market value in Russia's controversial loans for shares privatization program. Abramovich was a confidant of former Russian President Boris Yeltsin and current Russian leader Vladimir Putin. He is the primary owner of the private investment company Millhouse LLC and is best known outside Russia as the owner of Chelsea FC, a Premier League football club. He was formerly governor of Chukotka Autonomous Okrug from 2008 to 2008. According to Forbes, Abramovich's net worth is $12.9 billion, making him the second richest person in Israel. He has Israeli citizenship, of course, and is the 11th richest in Russia and the richest person in Portugal. His relationship with Vladimir Putin: he was the first person to recommend to Yeltsin that Vladimir Putin be his successor as the Russian president. When Putin formed his first cabinet as prime minister in 1999, Abramovich interviewed each of the candidates for cabinet positions before they were approved. Subsequently, Abramovich would remain one of Putin's closest confidants. In 2007, Putin consulted in meetings with Abramovich on the question of who should be his successor as president. Medvedev was personally recommended by Abramovich. Chris Hutchins, a biographer of Putin, described the relationship between the Russian president and Abramovich as like that between a father and a favorite son. Abramovich has said that when he addresses Putin, he uses the Russian language formal, like Spanish "usted", German "Sie", Italian "voi", as opposed to informal to German "du", Italian "tu", or French "tu". Abramovich said that the reason is he is more senior than me. Within the Kremlin, Abramovich is referred to as Mr. A. In September 2012, the England and Wales High Court Judge Elizabeth Gloucester claimed that Abramovich's influence on Putin was limited. There was no evidential basis supporting the contention that Mr. Abramovich was in a position to manipulate or otherwise influence President Putin or officers in his administration to exercise their powers in such a way as to enable Mr. Abramovich to receive his own commercial goals. Gloucester oversaw the case between Russian oligarchs Boris Berezovsky and Abramovich. She found Berezovsky to be an inherently unreliable witness and sided with Abramovich in 2012. He was a member of the Duma, he was a governor, he has many controversies. In June 2003, Abramovich became the owner of the companies that controlled Chelsea Football Club in West London. The previous owner of the club was Ken Bates, who later bought rivals Leeds United. Chelsea immediately embarked on an ambitious program of commercial redevelopment with the aim of making it a worldwide brand on a par with footballing dynasties such as Manchester United and Real Madrid. It also announced plans to build a new state-of-the-art training complex in Corrigan, Surrey. Since the takeover, the club has won 18 major trophies: the UEFA Champions League twice, the UEFA Europa League twice, the UEFA Super Cup twice, the Premier League 5 times, the FA Cup 5 times, with 2010 being the club's first ever league and FA Cup double, and the League Cup 3 times, making Chelsea the most successful English trophy-winning team during Abramovich's ownership, equal at Manchester United, who have also won 16 major trophies in the same time span. His tenure has been marked by rapid turnover in managers. Detractors have used the term Chelsea to refer to their new Chelsea under Abramovich, to highlight the modern phenomena of billionaires buying football clubs and purchasing trophies. By using their personal wealth to snap up marquee players at will, distorting the transfer market, citing the acquisition of Andrei Shevchenko for a then British record fee of around 30 million. In the year ending June 2005, Chelsea posted record losses of 140 million, and the club was not expected to record a trading profit before 2010. Although this decreased, they reported losses of 80 million. In a December 2006 interview, Abramovich said he expected Chelsea's transfer money to fall in years to come. UEFA responded to the precarious profit-loss landscape of clubs, some owned by billionaires, but others simply financial juggernauts like Real Madrid, with financial fair play regulations. Chelsea finished their first season after the takeover in second place in the Premier League, up from fourth the previous season. They also reached the semi-finals of the Champions League, which was eventually won by supposed contender Porto, managed by Jose Mourinho. For Abramovich's second season at Stamford Bridge, Mourinho was recruited as the manager, replacing the incumbent Claudio Ranieri. Chelsea ended the 2004-05 season as league champions for the first time in 50 years, and only the second time in their history. Also high were Abramovich's spending on purchases from Portuguese football players. Abramovich is present in nearly every Chelsea game and shows visible emotion during matches, a sign taken by supporters to indicate a genuine love for the sport, and usually visits the players in the dressing room following every match. This stopped for a time in 2007 when press reports feared a feud between Abramovich and manager Mourinho regarding the performance of certain players such as Andrei Shevchenko. Yeah, this is what it is, guys. McMahon is sent in. You're still here from last night, laugh out loud. Yeah, man, I pulled an all nighter. I did a 24-hour. No, man. I was up earlier this morning, like at about, I don't know. My wife went to work early this morning, so she travelled into central London. So I had to get up at like, I don't know. She woke me up when she was leaving, basically, in the concrete jungle that is London. So she woke me up in the concrete jungle, and I couldn't get to sleep. So yeah, I just came on and said I'll sniff about this and see what's going on. Myself and Warren, the main man, the master of disaster, the Terminator, Warren Licious, the Warrenator, whatever you want to call him. We're going live at 2:30 p.m. live stream, and we're going to let it all go off. Myself and Waza, Warren the Waz. But yeah, that's the way it is, man. I mean, the whole thing with Abramovich has been absolutely crazy. I mean, I was just checking on Wikipedia. Obviously, I know a lot about the guy because I like to use Wikipedia. I was just checking on Wikipedia exactly about him. You know, he bought 4 townhouses in Manhattan, I think on 75th Street, and he's going to link them all together to form a mega mansion. That's going to cost another 100 million to connect them all. I mean, the guy is mad. I think he bought like number 9, number 11, 13, and 15, and he's going to link them together to form a mega mansion in Manhattan. Crazy guy, man. Yeah, he's done a lot of good things too, though, but definitely he's going to come under intense pressure now. Stepping back the way he did, it was a wise move. Obviously, he got legal advice. If there's going to be sanctions imposed, it could have buried Chelsea Football Club. And of course, nobody would like to see that. No comment. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm still here from last night anyway. I just thought I'd, milk it for all it's worth. Absolutely milk it. So yeah, but I won't stay on for long though. Not many people watching apart from yourself, my friend. But yeah, myself and Warren are going live at 2:30 anyway, so we're gonna rock it. If you can play my playlist, man, if you are home, I know you're a busy man. You're a busy man yesterday, but if you can play my playlist, it would be cool. You know what I mean? I think Tuesday we're going to do a live stream, right? That's what we said. I have it on my calendar anyway. If you're still able to, of course. If not, don't worry about it. But yeah, good times ahead for Arsenal. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the push for the Champions League spot. Man United absolutely shot themselves in the foot yesterday. I mean, they absolutely capitulated at home to Watford. Watford were just, I mean, they're second from bottom, devoid of confidence, devoid of inspiration, devoid of goals. They couldn't score. They were there for the taking, and United just couldn't put them to bed. I mean, the performance was just lethargic. A really bad performance by United. If we played United tomorrow, I wouldn't be too worried about it, to be honest. They could get a lucky win, but the way they're playing at the moment, no team should be afraid of United. If Man City played them tomorrow or Liverpool, they would absolutely annihilate them. Liverpool would absolutely bury them. I mean, 4-5-0, and that's at half time, like they did in the other game, remember, with Mo Salah. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to go on for another little while with this video now and then see what happens. Maybe get a bit more traction. It's a bit quiet now. I'm looking at Wikipedia there about Roman Abramovich, about his yacht. He's the world's greatest spender on luxury yachts and always maintains a fleet of yachts which the media have called Abramovich's Navy. He has the world's second largest expedition yacht. It's docked in San Diego. He owns a private Boeing 767, registered in Aruba, known as the Bandit. Originally, the aircraft was ordered by Hawaiian Airlines, but the order was cancelled and Abramovich bought it from Boeing. Abramovich has refitted it to his own requirements by Andrew Winch, who designed the interior and exterior. The aircraft was estimated in 2016 to cost $300 million, and its interior is reported to include a 30-seat dining room, a boardroom, master bedrooms, luxury bathrooms with showers, and a spacious living room. The aircraft has the same air missile avoidance system as Air Force One. Wow. In 2011, Abramovich hired the Red Hot Chili Peppers to perform at his estate in Vice St. Governor in St. Bar. The performance included a special appearance from Toot Sibbert. He reportedly spent $5 million on 300 guests, including George Lucas. Check. Just checking something there for the main man. But yeah, it is what it is. Abramovich owns the Varsano Boutique Hotel in Tel Aviv. Nice neighborhood for London. Nice. Interesting stuff about Abramovich there. But yeah, it is what it is. I think I'm going to wrap up this live stream pretty sharpish. See what else is going on. Thank you to the McManus Sense for tuning in. Check out his YouTube channel, guys. Smash the like for him. Subscribe to his channel, the McManus Sense. I won't tell you what it's about. It's going to be a surprise. But you'll be pleasantly surprised when you check out his channel. Like his videos. Subscribe to his channel. And don't forget to click on the notifications bell. You'll get notified every time he uploads content because he's always uploading quality content. Trust me, especially the lads, you won't be disappointed. And the ladies too. Maybe you'll get an idea of a gift for your man in your life. Check out his channel, guys. All the best. Yeah, best wishes to Ukraine in this difficult time, and I hope they come through things okay. And the world is responding at least to Russia's aggression and invasion of Ukraine, and that can only be a positive thing. All the best, guys. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.